Two scripts write to the same CSV file at once. One write lands midline. The file is now corrupted.
Every data pipeline hits this exact bug eventually.
Python already ships the fix, and you have never imported it. I am Mahaz. Episode 47 SQLite and Databases. A real relational database with zero extra setup. We will cover create, insert, select, and the security risk inside every app.
Let us see exactly how SQLite works in Python.
For things SQLite does that CSV and JSON cannot do cleanly. First, query and filter data without loading the whole file.
Second, multiple writers do not corrupt the same file.
Third, relationships between tables enforced automatically. Fourth, it ships inside Python's standard library already.
CSV stores rows. SQLite understands them.
That is the entire difference. The syntax has 4 steps: connect, cursor, execute, fetch. SQLite 3.connect opens or creates the database file. Con.cursor gives you an object to run SQL.
Cursor.execute runs any SQL statement you write.
Fetch all returns every matching row as a list of tuples.
For steps, any SQL command. No server required.
Side by side, filtering by hand versus one SQL query. Manual filtering loops through every row in Python. It works, but it gets slower as the file grows.
A SQL where clause filters at the database, not in your loop.
One line. The database does the heavy lifting.
This is the entire reason SQL exists.
Wrap your connection in A with block for safety. On success, the with block commits your changes automatically. If an exception happens, it rolls back instead. But here is the part most tutorials skip.
The with block does not close the connection for you. Commit and rollback, yes. Closing, that is still on you.
Let us build an AI experiment tracker step by step. We create a table, model name, accuracy, and timestamp. Every training run inserts one row with its results. No more digging through scattered text files for results.
One SQL query finds your best model instantly. 5 lines. Every experiment queryable forever.
30-second pause before the SQL injection fix. If CSV files ever felt fragile under real load, this channel exists to show you the sturdier path. Every episode is one real mechanism explained simply. One subscribe keeps this series going.
2 seconds. Tap it now.
Okay, the SQL injection risk is next. This one matters. Here is the risk most tutorials skip entirely.
F-string formatting user input directly into SQL is dangerous.
A name like quote semicolon drop table can wipe data.
That is SQL injection, and it is completely preventable.
Use a question mark placeholder instead of an F-string. The database treats the value as data, never as SQL.
One character question mark closes the entire hole.
Inserting rows one at a time in a loop is slow. Each insert is its own trip to the database.
Executemany sends every row in a single round trip.
Same syntax, just pass a list of tuples instead. Thousands of rows load in a fraction of the time.
Always reach for executemany on bulk data.
8 places SQLite makes real Python code more reliable. AI experiment tracking every training run one row.
Dataset caching, skip reprocessing data you already saw.
Local app state settings and history that survive restarts. RAG embedding lookups. Small ID to vector tables. Fast and local.
1 file. 0 server. Surprisingly far it goes.
3 mistakes that catch everyone using SQLite for the first time. Mistake 1. Formatting values straight into the SQL string.
That one habit is exactly how SQL injection happens.
Mistake 2. Assuming with closes the connection for you. It only commits or rolls back. The connection stays open. Mistake 3. Inserting thousands of rows one at a time.
That loop is hundreds of times slower than executemany.
Mini project, a hash-based dataset cache. Step 1. Hash every input with SHA-256. Step 2. Check the cache table for that hash first.
Step 3. If found, return the cached result instantly.
Step 4. If missing, run the expensive processing function. Step 5. Insert the new result, keyed by its hash.
Every repeated input skips the expensive work entirely.
Your challenge. Build a small to-do list backed by SQLite. Step 1. Create a table with task and done columns. Step 2. Insert 3 tasks using placeholder parameters.
Step 3. Select only the tasks that are not done.
Bonus. Add an index on the done column.
Paste your table schema and queries in the comments.
I reply to every single one. Let us recap what you learned today.
SQLite 3 gives you a real database with zero setup.
Create, insert, select. 3 commands run almost everything.
Question mark placeholders close the SQL injection risk completely. With blocks commit or rollback, but never close the connection.
executemany loads bulk data in one round trip. Next episode, profiling and performance. Finding exactly which line of code is actually slow. Subscribe so you do not miss it. See you tomorrow.
SQLite unlocked.
Your data can now survive a restart, a crash, or a crowd.
You know exactly when a database beats a flat file.
Experiment tracking, caching, local app state, all click now. Subscribe for the next episode. Tell me what you will store in SQLite first. I am Mahaz. See you in episode 48.